myths or
So
something.
you would understand that this is a different family, though.
Yeah.
Like this is a different clan,
Different
captain.
Same family. Same family.
Still a blue dragon.
Yeah. So a lot of like strange eyes, like people with like.
We got a dragon with us. They're not going to bother us, man. Said
Remember?
last word,
There are
really?
some that don't like Dancho, remember?
Sure.
We killed a bunch of them. We don't
Alright,
know.
well, I got my
we don't
dice-
know
my
enough
dice
to know
are
if these
hot.
are not the
They're
same
ready.
people.
Let's go.
And if you, Joey, give me an intelligence check.
There's spies in the group.
Oh no.
A 7 plus a 1.
Uh-oh.
No.
It's only safe with Daddy.
Daddy Doncho's Dumper Squad?
Nothing? Yeah, so it's just a 7?
Yeah, we should have mentioned Dancho.
That's what we say. We're like, as they're approaching us menacingly.
No, so nobody has actually like approached you guys yet,
We just noticed them.
and they've noticed you.
Aha.
We say nothing
So
to
you
them.
continue up the path
Those
and you make it
trot
to
arrows.
the base of the fort. Now the fort itself is kind of structured like a tall tower.
Wasn't taking these temples having something to do with like...
It's square and it's built into the mountain itself, just like how the castle of Kelsford was also built into the mountain. So you can surmise that probably like this used to all be mountain, and they have carved buildings and structures using it to create these like.
It's like Castle Black.
architecture.
Carved into the wall.
I could find a way in. I could.
You don't have to search that hard, but somebody could give me a perception check.
This is me with my stone cunning. I'm gonna kill this.
I was like, I can climb like anything. So you point me in the way to climb. I'll climb.
23.
Wow. Okay.
Where do I climb?
So like
I have really good things in.
you just like touch the stone and you're like this is home. This is my
Mhm.
family. I will find
They
it.
carved this out of a mountain. I'm a mountain dwarf.
This is what I do.
I can
We
read
also
the
got the
rock.
advantage too, 'cause it's
You don't need it.
No?
I just killed the wolf.
Yeah.
We're about to get all the information we require.
So you find your hands like in a particularly deep
It's like-
part where like
worries.
the grout is a little bit more indented than the
Sleep on the
others.
grout,
You
yeah.
follow it along to the edge of the wall on the right side. As you follow it, it brings you around to the side, and on that side you see like a formation of bricks that are slightly different and more in like a rounded shape that you perceive to probably be a door.
I speak Melon and enter.
Okay, so you speak Melon and enter.
Yeah.
And no, you speak Melon and nothing happens.
Okay. That's all I got, guys. I found the door. There's a door here.
You haven't tried anything else.
I push it.
You push it. So give me a strength check.
Okay. You're right. 17? Pretty strong.
So as you go to push it inside, and you feel like a lot of like resistance making it back against you. Give me a second strength check.
Not
Can I
20.
help it? Oh.
So
Two in a row.
as you like push against it, you find that like part of it is like more resistant than the other. So you focus your strength onto the side that's being more resistant. You fucking bash into it, and then you watch as the door like flies inside.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Now that the door is broken,
Yeah, but
you
I go
also
inside.
see that there's broken pieces of wood, as if it was like being barricaded from the
And I
inside,
shattered.
but you shattered it.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Alright.
and we saw forces outside before, like
Shouldn't have
down
left that
path,
wood
right?
there if you didn't want it to be shattered. Not forces per se, but we were
We
getting
saw, so we
Arms
don't want
guards.
to. We don't want to see that. It was a flag. It was a banners, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't want to see that.
Same family, different captain.
We should go
If
in
history
and
serves right, we're
close
gonna
the
find
door
dragons here, but we
behind
might
us.
find human enemies too.
It may have broken.
What?
Who
man?
said that?
What broke?
No, the wood
Yeah.
behind it broke.
But who's to say that?
Somebody give me an investigation check.
I got this. It's about stone.
Okay.
No, it's about wood. It was wood.
No, we're
This is-
talking
No,
about
the
stone.
door was made of stone, but there were wooden barricades inside.
14.
You're like, yeah, it might work. It'll be fine, guys.
Are there any rocks nearby?
Are we trying to like?
Well, you're on a mountain, so
Okay.
yeah.
So
Roll an
let's. I
investigation.
push the doors closed, and if they don't close all the way,
You
I
guys
take
have all entered, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. I push the doors closed, and do they stay closed?
So as you push the doors closed and you're trying to do it, you watch as the top part of it breaks in half and falling onto the tops of your forearms.
Oh god. It's rock.
It's up to
You don't
you.
move your forearm?
So do I take damage or anything? No, it's just they hit my forearms.
Yeah, so,
So the
it
door
wasn't a far enough thing. It just
So the
kind of
top
like
of the door is
toppled over.
broken,
Yeah.
and now it clearly looks like someone has gone in. Okay. Fuck 'em. Don't you have illusion or something? Yeah.
That's not how it works.
You ripped the dimension in half!
That's not how it works.
That's a way.
Okay. How am I gonna argue with him?
Useless fucking magician.
But you
Way
know
to
it's
rip
not
the
like
door
that.
off, idiot.
But you know it's not like that.
Yeah, I just know it's not like that.
Alright, so Phil goes in the back, so that when they run in, he gets to encounter them first, and we'll press forward.
Back. I'll go in the back.
Phil's in the back.
Okay.
I got my longbow. I can.
So right now you guys are on the
And then in
base
front of him
floor.
is Hunter and Volcano.
somebody
and
give me
then
a quick
and
perception
Brock.
check.
Alright, I'll go. Brock, do you want to go in the front, and I'll go behind you?
7.
I don't know nothing. I'm in the
7
back. 2.
perception check.
3.
Yeah, a D20.
Everything is a d20. 11.
Well,
Well, 11 plus something.
11
I
plus.
have a 0.
Investigation or perception. Here, I'll let Joe help you.
Skills.
Whose bomb is it?
Brock's.
You've
It's been Brock's for like 20 minutes.
Who's eating? That's not.
Yeah, you son
Oh,
of a bitch.
what?
You gave me free food.
It's your perception.
Perception.
6.
Plus 6.
So 17.
Let's go here.
So as you look around and you take in your surroundings, you see that in the far left corner from where you guys are over here, or no, rather the far right corner. So like if you were facing forward. So right now you're at the door. You find in that corner there's a structure that looks very similar to a staircase. However, it kind of looks like bricks that are just on the inside of the walls that happen to be close enough to use as leverage to make your way up.
50 coincidental ledges.
So it would take
Structured in a specific way,
It would take some
But it
acrobatics.
doesn't. It's not a staircase.
Gotcha.
It would take some acrobatics
So
to
what
get
you're
up there.
What you're saying is I should play.
I mean, I'm going to use athletics because I think that's fair. But
Acrobatics?
Mayhaps.
Can we like?
Yeah,
Invest-
athletics or acrobatics would be in
Is
this
there a way
case.
to investigate?
Fly on myself.
I pass.
So Richter's like, all right, I'm outie, y'all. He can't fly. He goes zooming up.
The Superman fucking.
As soon as you get up to the second floor, you look around, you find that it's another empty room. However, in this empty room, there is certain like weapons and stuff.
Weapons.
Kind of like an armory type setup where there's like stacks of
And we're
weapons.
following
on
behind,
edges.
right?
I do
I got
like-
26 to climb up.
Alright, so easily enough, you like see these steps, you're like, this ain't shit I trained on harder with Doncho. So you're like, boo, 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 like climbing up, and you make it to the second floor with Richter.
I got
I got-
an 18.
Same thing.
I got a 23.
Nice. And then
14 and what?
athletics or acrobatics,
whichever
which
side.
I think is acrobatics for you.
Acrobatics is plus 5, so 19.
Yes.
19.
Nice.
Okay.
You scamper up any steps. No
Yeah.
problem. With
So-
elven dexterity.
Yeah. Each one of you quickly going up, I would argue you would be
Surprising
first,
for
you would
the
be
guy who couldn't do
second,
it back.
and then I think it was
You're
19,
gonna do it
18.
like that, so it's still in
19.
that order now? It's like
Yeah.
the speed at which we climb the stones?
Unless
Well,
you guys
Valina's the
really
first
want a
one up there.
description of every single
Or-
person
No,
climbing the
that's
stairs.
Alright, so there's weapons up here?
Yeah, so it's kind of like an armory type setup. So like when
I want to just search around.
quality is like typical shoddy stuff that you would give to foot soldiers in an army.
That works.
There's nothing. Okay, so there's nothing here.
I don't remember if we established if I still had my weapons.
You have your
You
weapon.
were
Yeah.
given, yeah,
We
you were
gave
given them
We gave you your armor and
And I
your
put
when they
the
released
thing,
you
have your bow and
from your
shit.
captivity.
Does he have a longbow and what else?
The longbow or 2 short swords.
Alright, yeah. Hopefully you never
20
have to use
arrows.
those swords. You probably suck.
Yeah, I do. Most definitely. And I don't know why, but like
I bet you're good with that bow.
I just had dinner and
fucking smoking. Gave me the munchies.
So that's what
We constantly come over here for story blocks.
Yeah.
It's throwing on our profile.
No, Hunter. You're doing what we normally do. Instinctively.
Look, this is D&D night. Brock has accepted responsibility.
Well,
He wouldn't have brought the pretzels out.
That's why they provide bread.
I keep it
appreciate
stuck
you.
with bread.
I appreciate it. It's fucking.
Yeah.
It's crazy. 'Cause I literally just had a whole fucking dinner. Oh god.
You don't have to take it.
No, right.
You don't have to take it. I love it. I know you do. It's great. Look at that. Packed it just for you,
Just
bud.
for Phil Hackett, just for you.
Sorry, trying to find vibes right now.
My friends say that too, and you're like, I'm like, I would never say no. And that's not like not a good thing, but not a bad thing. It's like, I don't
I have to
Hey,
stop
stop it.
relatively soon. I mean, not soon, but I really only smoke heavily on D&D night.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Same. It's the only night that
Occasionally, I smoke throughout the week, like once a day or so. But
we all smoke, but not this heavily from us.
no,
No. I smoke like little joints. Otherwise, I just
Emily,
I smoke like single full pipe. Maybe
Before you
two
get
more
scared.
packs. It's like fucks me up. I stopped adding, and I'm just like a normal mortal. It's crazy.
What about it?
I smoke like half of
It is
no, that
better.
was-
What about it?
What?
I
But
was
that
you
being
were getting
I
skipped.
took it
So
Sorry, got it.
It's so good because I would become like legitimately for several hours.
Water brain will melt.
But that's the thing too.
The second I left my court case
It's
and I
great.
got like out of probation and all that bullshit, I went to my friend's house and I took a dab in his basement. And I was literally like,
Yeah, you just like wow.
I smoke half a pack before I go to work, and then don't smoke again for 13 hours, and then smoke like 3 packets when I
I haven't smoked
unless
glass
it's, unless
mad
it's,
long.
I'm here.
Unless-
Unless UFC night or
Unless it's
D&D
just
night,
Unless it's UFC night or D&D night.
then it's all the back.
And then we
It's
just,
all the
Phil and I don't stop smoking.
Yeah, no one stops
When
smoking.
UFC, even if it's just me and Phil here, even if you guys aren't here and it's just Phil over and we're watching UFC, the bond goes the entire
And the second floor
thing.
of the
No, I
floor.
haven't done that.
Do we see any buttons?
I
We're
don't
only
know.
on the
Why
second
don't you
floor?
give me a perception check?
Okay.
Perception checks.
I got an 18.
Your
17.
views, 17.
Nothing happened. I didn't even know.
I'm just like, wee.
I got I'm sorry. My perception is +4. I got a 21. I thought it was only +1.
Okay,
Find that.
so I would
My
argue
perception
that
+6, and I've got 17.
you guys would go on opposite walls trying to
Far
feel
wall.
everything, right? And you don't necessarily feel anything different within
Didn't
the
you say it
stone.
was an octagonal room? What's considered the firewall?
Second or third level.
Okay. Is there another staircase? Do we notice another staircase in our searching?
Yeah, as we searched, obviously, we should be on the wall. There should be.
Yeah. So, as you look around, this time the staircase is even at a higher elevation than the other one. Whereas before you could have like climbed up easily. Now you actually have
Another
to
check?
jump up, grab it, and then hoist yourself up to
Do
use
any of
it.
you guys have a
I
rope?
used at
Yeah, of
least
course.
one
Here,
hit
give me a
point
rope. I'll tie it up
of
there.
my
Yeah, he's still
lay
in
on
fine.
hands.
Yeah,
Yeah, you still
So I give him the
Okay.
rope that's in my pack.
God damn it! It doesn't work.
Is it still active?
Yes, it's
Is it
still.
higher than 20?
Well,
No, not the
if-
poison. The hit point I used for 12 minutes.
You guys were like,
12 minutes for me.
yeah. I mean, you had to all jump. Yeah, you were traveling for
So
4
in order
hours.
to do this second check, I have to use the second one. I'm just so we're clear.
Yeah.
Cool.
How much time have we spent in here?
I want to draw attention to the fact that he's still.
Well, the last time you used his HP
Yeah.
was a very long
We're
time
used to that.
I know, but
He's made all of us fly.
remember
when I
I
said
believe
I
his flying gets 30 minutes.
Has been more than 10 minutes.
It has been more than 10
Alright, then I can only.
Multiply
You're not flying.
I guess again.
And then cast fly on me.
What if I just go? What if I go up there and tie a rope for you?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
That
I
can
can carry
swing a
me,
sword.
baby.
What if
Yeah, I smacked that.
I go up there
I can
and
climb the
then you
best.
give him a boost and I grab him from you and just haul him up there?
That might work.
How much do you weigh? Rick?
Not heavy.
5 pounds.
I can pull him up.
Yeah, so could
So
I.
I'm just gonna climb up, but
Okay,
I'm the better
climb.
climber.
Climb
That's the
up.
only reason why. Alright, I'm gonna climb up
I
and
got a
tie
plus
up a rope.
8. So,
Do you get a +8 to climbing now?
To my athletic. Oh, wait a second. I have the thing going on where I can climb surfaces even that are off on walls. I just grab him and walk up. Because I can do that.
You're strong enough.
Okay, so that would mean retconning back to the beginning of the day.
No,
that would have
just
been
now.
That would have been the
skill
one
that
I
you
picked,
chose.
yeah, from my last rest. I
Okay.
never declared it.
Got
That's
it.
the one I'm picking from my rest. Until I rest again, that's the one I have. But
Okay.
I can climb shit, and I
Oh,
grab
that's
him and
awesome.
climb up.
Next time I have to remember that you have to call that out like before the adventure starts. Like, that seems like too easy
What's
to
wrong,
have it
buddy?
conditionally.
If it's not declared, that's always the one I pick.
If
How
it's
about
not
that? If
declared.
I don't declare it,
My roll.
I'm picking the climbing.
14.
Because the jumping one and the
Yeah.
swimming one seems
Wait,
stupid
what's-
except for
what
situations.
was
I
your-
mean,
what-
how
you
often
have
are you
so-
swimming?
And
Yeah.
I feel like climbing is always
All
the
right,
most
roll.
valuable. So we
Roll
can
it.
say
I
right
believe
now that if I don't declare
That
it
looks
at
good, right?
the start of the
15
rest,
plus
at the
five,
end
You're
of the
gonna
rest,
20.
it's the climbing.
You're gonna climb
Done.
up this thing. Okay, so he gets a free ride. Joey, what was your roll?
14.
With your bonuses?
Yes.
Ooh, that's not great. I got a 20.
Okay, so
DC's probably not that hard.
so that's just the athletics check to get onto the
Oh, it's
top
an
of it.
athletics first to jump up to it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then.
Well, no, it's an athletics. You don't have to
Or
roll to
acrobatics.
jump to it, but you have to roll to pull yourself up. That's athletics.
So that's not athletics. Okay.
That's the athletics, and then after that,
So it's
then
a
you can use
13.
athletics or acrobatics to actually scale the rest of it. That's
So I have
halfway
to
up the
roll
wall. Yes,
So it was a 13 then.
13. And what was yours
20.
for the first and the second?
My second one was a 14.
Okay. So, you actually have difficulty even reaching that platform. So as
How high is
like, it's not the height that's the problem. It's pulling yourself up.
Ah.
It's,
You have this big old body and stupid little lizard arms.
So we not all.
so you managed to make it up there.
Nice.
However,
Oh,
as you're trying to climb up these stairs, at one point you manage to actually slip, and I need you to give me a con save.
Fuck!
Can I just roll again for my strength?
You can roll again now. What did you get?
9.
Okay.
What's your monster
So-
constant?
3?
You are going to fall back to the
No!
ground and take 3 damage.
Okay, that's fine. I'm strong as fuck.
That's not
I'm
bad.
strong
So
as fuck.
16, you do manage to pull yourself up this time. Now you're getting a
I
better
still have
bearing on your.
63.
Yeah,
Acrobatics. Now,
Yeah.
Can we just...
And now acrobatics or athletics to continue.
12. So
Oh!
19 to climb
Oh,
up the wall now.
Christ!
All right.
I don't have.
So-
I don't think I have.
This easily enough
Joey's
done. Before it was just a matter of
Joey
like
has that
actually
one.
hoisting yourself up with your weird
Joey's
lizard
Smoker's
arms.
lungs.
Smoker's
Yes.
lungs. But once you're actually there, you have your bearings on steady. What did you roll? For your
My con save?
no. Are you're
Yeah, I'm gonna try
you're
it.
gonna try again,
I
right?
haven't rolled yet.
Is Hunter up there? You rolled the first one, right? Yeah. The second one?
So you definitely got up there. Now roll me a second one as well.
I'm gonna make it up.
No, you're not.
Is another. Alright.
You rolled
15.
14.
You make it. It's hard fought. It's definitely not like
What do
the
you mean? You got
easiest.
20. It's a
You-
15 plus 5.
See,
He
Oh,
keeps forgetting to add.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah, because I'm like.
Should I just give you my total?
Yes.
Yeah, no, don't give me your roll. I don't know what the fuck your modifiers
Yeah,
are.
that's my fault. My fault.
That's all on you
I
guys.
apologize. Yeah.
All right, so a total of 20.
First
Yeah.
time.
Okay,
Yeah, that's my fault.
That's your-
so right after he carries him up, you are the first one to actually make it up to the third
Nice.
level with the others.
Yeah.
And in the same situation, just quick
I'm on his back.
add on. Yeah,
15.
in this room,
Rockery?
you see a bunch of armor. So it's not necessarily, it's not weapons, but it's a different, like, storage area. And you guys can roll me perception checks if you want to look around. And then
15 to get back up onto the step.
you will get back up to the step.
Now I have to roll again.
I got a 1.
18.
I got a nat 20 on the
This time you go.
perception check.
All right.
I don't know
So-
shit. I got a 1.
Joey hits himself on a beat.
I got 14.
I have no idea what's
So
going on.
it's a nat 20 plus 4, so it's a 24, but it's a nat
But
20.
it's a nat 20.
It's pretty pretty
So
in here.
this time,
Hey guys,
since you
this is
did
a
it on the
pretty
second
place.
floor, you feel around, you instantly feel the button. You're just like, I know it has to be in this fucking floor because he said second or third. I'm gonna find this shit. And you find like a little engraving of a dragon that's a little bit further out of the
Yo, I
wall.
found the button. Should I press it?
Not yet.
Don't hit the button. Don't hit the button.
I don't know if I've made it up yet.
You have.
Yeah, hit that button, man.
Hit the button.
Wait,
I was last.
Push the button.
I never listen to you. Everyone else has to push the
Hit the
button,
button.
so I push the button.
You watch as like the walls
How do you know about it if we weren't supposed to open it?
separate and
Sick.
tearing apart like the wallpaper, and now you
Cool.
see that there's a very dim lit entranceway that's leading further up into the mountain itself. On either side, there are torches that are unlit, but these are ancient. There's spider webs all over them, and now the steps are precarious, and it's very like,
Right.
yeah, it's
What are you gonna make us roll to get up these steps?
nothing.
Okay, then we go up the steps.
Right. So
All right.
what's
Wait, what?
What?
Are we gonna stop here at the
Wait,
You can climb steps.
What's the point of describing them as rickety and
So that we know what. So that we have a
to set
visual
the mood?
Okay,
One at a time. Who's the lightest?
I got nervous.
No, not like this.
I
There's
don't
no
seem
way
like
we
a
can
go
fight.
That seems like a
Right there, you go first.
We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
Cannon fodder. Cannon fodder goes first.
Elf too. Elf. Elf,
Alright,
and
so
Rick,
you
Elf
two-
first, then Richter.
You grab his arm. You guys go up first. You're dragging him with
I
you.
don't
You're
like
like,
this
let's
already.
fucking go.
You're so much
What the
taller
hell?
than
You
me.
are dark. What the fuck?
It's dimly.
This is bullshit.
It's
I can
dimly.
afford Dark
You
Elf,
can
so-
see it. Yeah.
You lived underground.
So
Oh, wait, that's right. You're right. You started sleeping up the top.
you live underground for most of your life. Shit. All right.
I feel like
So-
I'm being set up, and I don't like it.
Go across the
gonna be
rickety
fine.
bridge.
You
No,
two-
we're gonna help her skipping joyfully across the bridge. Okay.
Now he's dragging your ass.
That's why you're here.
No, I changed my mind. I'm about it. Let's go.
He's not afraid. He's the greatest
So,
elf in whatever.
Way before the rest of them catch up to you because you guys are so happy to just be
I'm a
prancing
natural
around.
fucking mountain explorer.
Yeah.
Fucking guy.
So
I have a thing about
So-
exploring mountains.
as you
Fancy, like,
continue,
rolling
you
extra.
watch as the stairs go from
If
like
the
a
bridge
narrow.
breaks, I'm gonna fly.
It's not a bridge; it's a staircase.
Oh, sorry. If the staircase breaks, I'm gonna fly. So just skip up it. You guys are just like, okay, we can't do that.
Well, it's the two. You're arm in arm with him. The two of you together are the same weight as us. As long as we go and like
I'm
not
going
right behind each other, there's no way these staircases can fall.
I'll go next.
So
And then I go like.
you watch
after
as
he
the
climbs
stairs
5
go
or
from
6
like
steps.
this narrow corridor and steadily getting wider and wider and wider. Eventually, you come to a point where you pass through complete darkness, traveling up these steps until you see small shafts of light
Does
further up
anyone not
ahead.
have dark vision that
As-
we need to worry about?
As you continue
You can
up
sense
to
Yeah, I
the
can
top.
sense you all.
Yeah, story though. As you guys continue up to or closer to the top, you can finally make out like the visages of like glass dragon statues, and they're massive. And as you make it up to the top of the staircase, you see that there are 5 in total, 3 on the right side and 2 on the left. And on either side of them, there are huge archways which go up and around the dragons themselves, leading all the way to the back and connecting to one final one at the far end. The stone underneath you is now like almost marbled, it seems. So as you continue forward, you hear like the little patterings of like your shoes hitting against like the marble surface of the ground. Yeah, so as you guys follow behind them, the same images that they see, you see, right? And yeah, the clank. It's like
My armor boots.
echoing very loudly in this barren hallway.
I'm not gonna leave myself unprotected.
It's up to you guys. What do you want to do?
Ooh.
Let's check out that big ass statue.
Can I do an investigation?
No,
Investigate.
big ass statue. Can I walk in snicker? Do we see clearly into this? Is it
At
lit
this
up?
point,
You know.
yes, there are no. Listen,
Is it still dark?
there are cracks of light coming in through the ceiling, where you can imagine whatever made this cavern. It almost looks like it used brute force to barrel its way in and hollow out the mountain. So there are fissures in the ceiling, and in those fissures, that's how light penetrates inside. Yes.
Were we worried about like there being enemies or anything?
Not right now.
No, it's fine.
At some point in the future, possibly.
Very soon.
Well, he can detect some
YOLO,
enemies.
right?
Yeah,
Am I
I-
right, guys?
He goes first, so.
No, because I have a spell that like can like
Nah.
sense fucking dragons.
Don't
and
need
shit
it.
like that.
What?
Dragons.
Don't need it.
You'd use it.
Use that.
So he uses his
It's good within a
sense.
mile, isn't it?
It's good for up. Wait, yeah, wait. It's,
Well, you smell Torton.
yeah.
I'm just gonna stand. I'm gonna try to stand like behind him where he's not sniffing.
No, he
In the
would
wind.
still
It says,
perceive
listen,
you.
listen. It says to sense whether any aberration, celestial dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within a mile of you, or within up to 6 miles of you if you're in your favorite terrain.
Which you are in your favorite terrain. So yeah, as you close your eyes and you kind of like take in your surroundings, obviously the most obvious dragon behind you.
He's 2 feet
right?
from you.
I'm
However,
gonna rip ass.
you also sense the energies of 2 very large creatures that aren't that far away.
Yeah, guys.
Whoa.
Oh, we
I
don't know this yet.
give
He's
me-
self-achieving it.
it says it allows you to perceive up to that distance, but it doesn't necessarily say
It does
if
an
you
action,
know
so
how far away it is. Am I correct in that assumption?
Is that a ranger's ability, or is that
It's a ranger's ability.
It's an
it
ability,
just says
not a
he
spell.
knows if they're within 6 miles or 1 mile.
Okay, so he definitely knows they're within 6 miles. I can give you that.
But not if they're within 1 mile.
I don't think
He knows they're close.
like I don't know if I'll be.
That's
able to
what
say
that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, like, I
I'm
don't,
not-
it
I'm
doesn't,
looking
it doesn't
for the ability.
specify. It doesn't specify whether I know they're within like a mile.
It just lasts for like a minute.
What's it called? What do you use?
Primeval awareness.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It would,
I just need to know if the language
generally if they're, like,
specifies.
very
And you need
close
to use
the
beginning
time
of-
or-
Beginning
You
at
need to
third
use one of your
level,
spell
you can
slots.
use your
Yeah.
action and expend 1 ranger
So go to
spell slot
spells.
to focus your awareness on the
So
region.
you use 1 ranger spell
For
slot.
1 minute per level of the spell slot you extend, you can sense whether the following types of creatures are present within 1 mile of you, or within up to 6 miles if you're in your
Yeah,
favorite.
you can
terrain.
perceive the distance, I think.
I
Yeah.
would have to assume you'd have to
This
know.
feature doesn't reveal the creature's location or number.
There.
But
It solely reveals that they're in the area.
So yeah,
we know.
so
We're,
So
it's a radius.
radar is
They
going
they
ping, ping,
dinged,
ping.
but you don't have an exact
But
location.
I'm saying like it would say like it would have to be like 5 miles, not 6. It
The
would
way it specifically says you don't know the location makes
I
me
don't
think
know.
it at least doesn't give you direction. Maybe you know distance, but
Yeah,
you don't know.
But yeah, that's what
I
I'm.
think you would
That's
know
what I'm.
distance.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Like-
saying? He can tell if they're like very close or very far,
That's what
Yeah.
I mean.
but
That's
he
what I
can't
mean.
tell like if they're
North,
over
south,
there
east,
or
west.
over
I'm not
there.
gonna
There's
say
no
yeah.
level. You can't tell if there's 1 or,
Okay.
or 50.
Right,
or,
so more like a ring.
Yeah,
kind of
that's what I'm
there's
saying.
there's energy 2 miles from
Got
here and 5 miles
That's
from
what
here.
I'm
Like
saying.
Okay.
what?
How
Not-
much there is,
Not
we
north,
don't know.
south, east, west.
He's gonna.
It's
She's
just
gonna be like they're 10 feet.
distance.
Just
So
Distance.
Look
Not,
Yeah.
said they're close.
so
Not
you
direction.
perceive that they are about 3 miles
Oh, that's
from
far.
this location.
Okay.
That's fine. That's okay.
We're not even close. What the fuck?
No, good. That's
What
good.
the door? What door? We just see
Exactly.
dragon statues. Okay, so can I do my investigation now? Will the door
Sure. Sure.
I'm really good at investigating.
Yeah, and the
so,
doorway.
We can tell.
But it's glass.
19.
The dragon's actually glass.
Okay. It is. Yeah, they are glass.
That's kind of stone.
Sand.
No, it's,
It's
made
not-
out of
it's
out
not
of stone. Silicate.
It's not.
Silicate is.
Do you
is the
still
base.
what
I
it
would
is?
call stone.
These are
glass.
so
That's
pretty.
very dwarven thing. I like it.
Thanks,
I
dog.
like it actually.
Thanks,
I like
dog.
it.
I don't like hard right
From your stone.
Emily, this is your spell to hit.
He's a
Oh,
reaching.
thank you.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm a reaching a little bit. I'll admit it. I also have disadvantage on that for sure. I did 1 point worse.
Okay. Regardless, your stone senses don't tell you anything about these dragon statues.
I'm gonna go lift
Is
one of
there
the
any text
statues.
on-
But
It's just an,
um,
Is there any text in the statues?
yes.
He's just doing an investigation.
Can I try
So-
to
It's an investigation.
Is it in Draconic? I'm gonna read it.
Do you read Draconic? Is the next
Nope,
question.
I'm gonna look at the text and be like, "No one's here, guys."
You say words. You say words.
So
I'm gonna go walk
you
up to the
walk up
statue.
to it, and
Alright, good thing he's checking his battle.
the text on it.
Suck.
You
Terrible.
actually see that underneath each one of these dragon statues, there's also the text is written in different colors, and the one that you go up to says agility.
This one just says agility.
What's the other one say?
Guys, this one says agility.
What's the other one say?
So,
you walk over to the next one.
backflip in front of this one.
No, he doesn't know how. Oh, okay, wait, that should be funny.
And what's the? I'm gonna
So you walk up to the next one. The next one says history.
So I got that one. Bro, that one's me.
You walk up to the third one. The third one says strength.
Wait, time out.
That's
I
me.
got that one. I'm not. Am I
Shut
actually backflipping from something?
Yeah.
Hold up.
No, wait.
Strength.
So you could roll me. Yeah, honestly, he told
That's
you
it,
that.
there's
So
three
if
statues
you
with
want to,
agility, history, strength.
so then there's two more.
There's 5
Okay.
statues plus the big one.
2 more.
So you go across to the other side. You see it says magic.
Oh,
I don't know how to do magic.
And
Show me
how many
your
more?
One last one.
Yeah.
Going closer to your friend, but across from them.
I do
It
that to you.
says
to show I
wisdom.
encourage you. Okay.
Now
Alright, do a
looking.
backflip in front of the one that says agility.
Somebody give me a perception check really quick.
Is it about stone?
10.
6.
I got a 19.
I have to add perception, though, right?
14. With disadvantage.
Ooh, I got a 19 this time, flat, because I have nothing.
Yes.
Okay. Nice. So no, but like 19 though.
Got 2 19s.
2 19s.
Holy
So as
shit.
like you recognize
It's
that these are words in
56
him
to
as well
7
because he's
in
been
the
reading it.
Cowboys
You
Washington
take in your
game.
surroundings and you look back in the direction from where you
56
came,
to
and
7.
well, that like it's completely dark where the staircase is and going down. On the wall, like near close to the ceiling, you see more silver letters written in Draconic,
Okay.
and you would read them to say
It's
this.
only the beginning of the book.
That's crazy.
What does it say? Tell me what it says. What's in the box?
Kiksayan, Zakalin, Stani, Trial, Jasuswast, Iltriniak, Nick, Jiao Kilinsa, Ulhas Wuxan, Charloa Wux, Ray Sakipa, Chilipin Shio Sepik Us Loriat.
What's that in common?
Say again.
I'm gonna turn to him like.
Sorry, guys,
someone's
let's take
just gonna-
notes.
it's all just different language.
Each hero must stand a trial. He who succeeds will be masked.
Marked.
Marked?
Will be masked. His intelligence. He reads it. He's like, I don't know what that means, but it says will be masked.
I'm trying to translate. It's like
Masked.
I'm just impressed. Anyway, together you stand, but alone you are tested. Complete all tests or die.
Oh, okay.
I got strength.
This is my best. I'll take. You can take that.
Shut up.
All right. So, who wants to start us off?
Hunter's doing that backflip for sure.
I am going to do cast a spell here.
Can I
You die.
metagame as a DM?
Die if you don't succeed.
Yes.
Go.
Please go ahead.
No, never mind. Actually, somebody give me a perception
I'm
check.
doing strength.
You
Go
got
away.
19s before.
No. Give me a perception check. Somebody give me a perception check.
18.
22.
Okay, so you two would look on the walls, and then you would notice that behind the dragon statues, each one has a door. That also corresponds with the color that was written in the text that it was. So, for Dex, yellow, history is blue, strength is green, magic
Anyway, you need to do
red,
the
and
wisdom.
the wisdom is orange.
Because you're wise as fuck. Does anyone have a better... Who else?
The
What's
history,
yours?
the history one is mine.
That's intelligence.
I'm going
Right?
through strength.
Yeah,
Check
but
your-
he also
check
has
your stuff.
proficiency in
Wouldn't
it,
it
so
be
he's the only
wisdom?
one who
I have
actually
double
has that.
He's got a
Okay.
15 in wisdom. How much? What's your
He's got the
I
history.
mean, it doesn't.
Double
Proficiency
history.
doesn't
So you're
stack.
definitely
but
doing
He's got
unless
proficiency and
there's like
expertise, I
a
think.
modification, like.
Wait, my wisdom
It
is.
says I get my double my proficiency bonus,
Do you really?
Your wisdom,
Can I
you
see
got a
that?
for
plus.
stone cunning.
Yeah, you're 16. You got a plus
Oh,
3
for
plus
stone
your
cunning.
wisdom.
which is what we're doing right now.
Oh, is your dex
No.
better? No,
What?
my dex
You're
is better.
I disagree.
You're fucked.
I disagree.
The history has nothing to do. You don't know if it's the history of Stonework.
It's a history
I don't want to
check.
do magic.
No,
Yeah, it's-
you don't know if it's this.
I don't want to do
Stop,
magic.
stop,
I'm
guys.
stupid in magic.
Rick,
Guys.
stop
Related to the origin of
I
Stonework.
can't
We're in
Arcana. I don't want
made out of
magic.
stone.
That's
Fine, I
not
know.
the
I know. It's fine.
Puzzle
I
made
designed
out
it.
of stone.
I know.
In
It's
which I
okay.
need to investigate.
I
You don't
want
know
magic.
you have-
check.
I'm gonna go give him just a light tap in the head and be
History of
like,
what?
bro.
The
I don't know
You don't know.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. This is
We're in
magic.
temple carved out of a mountain.
It's mitochlorian.
Okay.
Yes, go
You think
show
it's
me
wood?
the midichlorian.
No, it's not magic. No.
That's fine.
I don't think it's not about the stone.
They don't know
I think
that.
it may be about whatever this is a temple in regards
No,
to.
you're
Like
right. I'll tell them
dragons.
that.
Like the
I'll tell
origin
them
of
that.
this stone
You're right.
cranium.
I can tell
No,
them
like the dragons or the people that it's a temple dedicated
I think
to.
you're like reaching to hurt me here. I think I hit. I think.
I
it's
think
worse.
you're reaching to
All
help
right.
yourself.
I don't.
You ready?
disagree.
All right, so I'm at the agility. He's at the strength. You're at the history. You're at the
Magic,
Magic,
and
I'm
then
at the
you would be
wisdom.
at the wisdom. So,
yeah.
Well,
It's Your midichlorian station.
You each enter your own doors, and
Show him your goddamn hands.
so
It's not magic.
stop. So you guys each enter your own doors. At this point, the door shuts behind you all, and you are left in the dim glow of the colors that you were represented in. So let's go. How do you guys want to do it? You gonna go Roji Biv or like
Roll for it.
roll for it? Okay. So we'll do D6s.
Okay.
Rolling d6s
Well, yeah.
to see who goes first.
3.
2, 5.
And what did you get? Okay, so 2, 3, 4. You guys re-roll and see who gets higher.
6.
Okay,
Joey
so
first, Voltino second.
no, he got a 2, right?
Yeah.
2, 3,
Yeah.
4. You got higher in the next one, and then 5.
No, I lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he rolled the 6.
He beat me.
I rolled a 6.
He beat me.
Yeah, and he rolled a 2.
I was going by the lowest number.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Backwards. What is
Well,
this?
Yeah,
number
2, 3,
numerical
4,
order
Voltino,
2,
Joey.
3,
Yeah.
4.
No, you're right. I just wasn't expecting that.
We're rolling dice for like high numbers. You gotta win, right?
I mean,
So I go
you
first.
guys were battling it out for last.
Yeah. So hold on 2 seconds because I just want to write the order.
No problem.
I've never seen
We're gonna die.
No.
I'm gonna kill this strength.
Do you want to be last?
So,
You should
We're gonna
be.
be fine.
Really.
It'll be fine. Okay, so Grog,
Uh-huh.
you walk
20.
through your hallway.
Okay.
You are lit in a green room.
Rocco's.
As you make your way to the end of
By the way,
corridor-
just retconning, when I walk through the door, I enter at range. I get advantage on strength checks when I'm raging.
Okay.
That was a legitimate reason for that. It wasn't just to cause chaos.
What are you mad about?
What are you mad
The
about?
fact that I have to. The fact that
You've
I'm
been
forced.
separated from your
I'm
friends.
forced to do the stupid test. I'm
You're
angry about the test.
I'm gonna say in his mind, it's okay, big guy.
Shut up! Get out of my head. Now I'm angry at him for getting in my head.
Get out of here! Why are you always here?
I just had to know what he was mad at.
He's mad because Victor
So, as you walk towards the end of the corridor, you watch as it kind of turns into a circular room. You see a massive stone sitting on the edge of a circle. Upon closer examination, you find that there are rings inside of this like outer edge of the circle going into the center where there is a podium. And the podium, you would assume, has like this kind of curved
Rock
shape.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're like, I think I
I gotta move
understand.
this rock
You
into
have
the
to roll.
podium.
You should have to roll to see if he understands.
Roll. You know what? Give me. Oh man, what would that be?
cool.
Intelligence?
Perception.
Perception?
I mean, perception is like
Just a straight intelligence.
just intelligence.
Just
Yeah.
Strength and
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Straight.
Okay.
Straight. So
8.
you're like, wow, this is a big rock.
I mean, there's a rock.
I gotta do something with this rock, you know.
He knows he has to pick up the rock.
He knows. Yeah. At
It
least he
seems
knows he has to pick up the
Test
rock.
with dexterity.
So- Yeah. So I'm gonna pick up the rock and then
Okay.
Strength.
So give me your first strength check
Yes, with
to.
with advantage.
advantage.
So
Which is good,
that
because
was
you
a
rolled a
9. And that's a 23.
There you go.
Okay.
Thank God you
So you
raged.
pick up the rock above your head.
Uh-huh.
Now, give me
Another
let's see.
intelligence check. Just gotta figure this out. What do I do with rock?
yeah. So you
Alright,
picked it.
pick rock.
Yeah, no, yeah. Give me
That one.
the
You're so close. 12.
Okay, so
First, like,
yeah,
you see
if
that
you
it's rock shaped,
probably
alright.
you probably got to go to the center.
Alright, so I carry it to
You
the
don't
center.
know necessarily what you got to do with it. But
I dropped the rock in the center and the rock shaped indent.
no, you don't.
Okay.
So you
stupid.
go towards the center.
Okay.
As you move towards the center, your foot passes over the first ring. I need you to give me a Constitution save.
Okay. I believe I get
We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
Con save plus 6.
There's
and-
foils.
And we don't know this is
I'm
happening.
not gonna back jump.
All of you are separated.
9.
Okay,
Look,
So-
the party's mean, okay? Not just mean. We're gonna die. It's mean. We're gonna die. And the poor split of the party, that
so
poor DM
as
shit.
suddenly as you pass this first ring, you feel as the weight of it just fucking immensely like increases.
Oh,
And then suddenly you are forced deeper into the ground as like the barreling weight of it is just oppressive.
Oh,
You're going to take 5 points of force damage.
This is because he didn't roll high enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
On his con save.
Oh, force
Just
damage.
As he gets closer, the rock.
The
gets
one
heavier.
damage that hits me.
I don't get halved on force damage.
Oh no, what
No,
an evil
'cause it's
trick.
magic.
What an evil trick from the DM.
She's like, who's gonna take strength? Probably the giant.
Hey, keep lugging that
Alright.
stone, bro.
So now you give me a strength check as this has
With
gotten
advantage.
with
Okay, good
advantage.
thing I have advantage. Shit.
Oh, fuck.
12.
So
You're
suddenly
dying.
you fall down to one knee. The weight of this is just so immense.
You've gone
You were
full
like,
axe.
yeah. I need you to give me a
Okay.
Constitution save to prevent
gonna
it
die.
from being crushed.
18.
Okay,
that's
so
pretty
you
good.
managed to like stop it before you completely like buckle underneath the
Uh-huh.
weight of this. Now give me another strength check with disadvantage, so negating that
So just
advantage.
stand it.
So
Okay.
just a straight roll.
17.
Let's go.
So with this, you manage to force
These are
yourself
shitty
back
rolls.
up to
Wow,
your
boy.
feet, and you like, wow, this fucking sucks.
Then you throw it.
So you
Nope.
you continue walking forward towards the center.
Okay.
The second ring is coming up. You cross over the second ring. Give me a Constitution save.
You're gonna die.
18.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You might die.
Well, the AC is now 20.
So this
We're all gonna
time, you succeed.
Okay.
You know, again though, the
It
force
gets
of it gets even heavier, right? So,
Go back to
you
the
are
consider-
really struggling underneath the weight of it, and I need you to give me another strength check as you continue forward.
Would I have disadvantage this time, or do I have my advantage?
Disadvantage.
No,
So,
he's standing
It's
now.
3 times as heavy.
But he's
Okay.
standing now.
I know, but the weight of it is getting heavier
half.
with. Okay, so this strength check again.
Roll again.
No,
He,
it's
he only rolled once.
negating
I
disadvantage from me,
disadvantage, so
negating
you're
his
right.
advantage. So
Okay.
he has a 10. So as you make it towards like the last ring, you like fall down to the ground, both knees. Give me a con save as you're struggling.
16.
So you manage to stop yourself again from being completely enveloped by this fucking rock, but I need you to give me a strength check, and it is disadvantage -5.
Oh my god.
So I have
So
disadvantage.
yeah, one roll -5.
Okay.
Jesus.
13.
Holy
Okay.
it
So
With your bonuses?
He has a bonus now because he's -5.
yeah,
wait.
minus-
was
No.
a strength check, right?
it was a strength check.
Okay, so -5. It's an 18. I'm sorry.
Disadvantage
Because
-5.
Disadvantage -5, but I have +5,
You
so it
just
would have been a
gave it the raw
23 -5, so I get the raw roll, so it's an 18. Sorry.
Perfect. Okay, thank you.
Sorry.
So
You're trying to die out here? Or what?
tried really hard not to die.
I'm scared.
I'm really nervous.
Hope Hunter dies.
Someone.
Before we
Hunter's
can have any
third.
combat.
No, I have a plan.
Oh.
Alright, so you managed to get yourself up. There's one last ring as you make it towards this podium.
I hope it
Give
works.
me your last con save.
Can I throw the rock, or is it too heavy?
At this point, it's way too heavy.
Okay.
You ain't fucked up.
21.
So you manage to make it past into the innermost ring of the circle. You approach the podium. It is, although it hasn't changed in size, the weight of it is fucking massive, and I would. Yeah, so you're gonna have to give me a strength check to even get it off and onto that, if that's what you're doing.
Okay.
With
Oh.
disadvantage, -5.
So that's a 4.
So, as you go to, like, drop it onto the podium, you completely miss. You fling it over your back, falling down with it like a feather in a book. You know what I mean? And, you slam your back against it. This would be bludgeoning damage, but you're only going to take 3 points of damage from this.
Alright.
Have?
No, that is
That
half.
is for half.
So 3 bludgeoning, but does it
He-
roll back to place?
No.
Does it bounce
He
off
dropped
this
it
bag
on.
onto the pedestal?
He dropped it onto the ground.
You gotta pick this heavy ass bag
Alright.
up.
Do it again.
I'm gonna pick it back up. Strength check.
And no
Do I have disadvantage -5
No,
also?
because it's on the
It's-
ground. It's not crushing him.
No, but I'm talking about
Now
the
I gotta
weight of
pick it up from the ground. So that's
Yeah.
not.
It's on a deadlift.
And it's still.
I do it again.
How heavy is it? 8%?
16.
That's enough. So you managed to lift it up. You're like, holy fucking shit. This time you're holding it like a baby. 'Cause you're like, I'm just gonna fucking
I'm
drop it into this
Atlas
fucking
toning
thing.
it.
Like, the rage of you right now is like you are so fucking over this test. You're furious. And you're like, anything I can do to get this fucking thing off of me, I will do it. So you lift it up like a baby. You're like, fucking, and you drop it. And you watch as, like, this internal mechanism drops into the ground. Suddenly the room starts spinning. And as the room spins, it picks up its pace, and then it stops. And the doorway that you had entered from is no longer behind you, but, like off further into the mountain.
Okay. Well, I go through that doorway.
Right?
Now I go.
And now Phil goes.
So I entered the doorway. It shuts behind me.
You enter. Hold on. Sorry. Notes.
You're gonna die.
Oh, not if I don't die first.
Right.
Yeah, you
So
You're gonna die first, and then
you
he's gonna
walk
die.
into a blue corridor.
Blue corridor.
So as you approach this blue corridor, you walk in further, and then suddenly you are met with a smaller version of the glass statues, which you had seen outside. The only difference, though, is that the eyes are actually jewels. They're like sapphires, and they're the things that are illuminating this room in this light. And the dragon speaks to you in common.
Thank God.
And says, to pass my test, you must answer my questions. Are you ready, traveler?
Oh no. Can I have a moment?
You hear silence.
All right, bet. I'm going to investigate the dragon, specifically their eyes.
Okay. So, you,
History check.
do an investigation check as you're, like, approaching it and kind of looking at it.
23.
Wow, that's really fucking good. Really?
With the stone cutting on the gemstones?
No.
Then 20.
Then 20. Still, like, phenomenal. Okay, so, like, you
Not
go
even
up.
gonna fight you on. 20 then.
So you go up and you, like, see, like, the gem work. You see that it is, like, deeply embedded into the glass itself. And that it would take probably, like, very fine tools to wedge in between it in order to get it without breaking the statue. But you also see, like, this pulsing kind of energy, like, right behind it. And you feel like if you did touch it,
Bad things.
might happen.
Okay.
Bad times.
Yeah,
Bad times.
bad times.
Okay. Do I see anything else in the room or anything else interesting about the statues? Do they have inscriptions?
Give me a perception check, if that's what you want to do.
20.
So there's really nothing else in this room except for, like, 4 podiums on either side of, like, in the 4 corners of the room. This glass figure sitting
Empty
in the middle
podiums?
of it. And, like, yeah, podiums. You know,
Like for
columns.
putting things on? Oh, columns. Okay.
Yeah, like columns supporting the room.
Gotcha.
And this one statue in the center made of glass, he's on, like, a wooden kind of platform. Underneath is, like, a scripture that you can't read because you can't read Draconic. And yeah, the only, like I said, you notice, like, a pulsing energy.
Hit me with those questions, Daddy-O.
Yes.
So he asks, who was proposed to be the progenitor of all dragon kind? And you can give me a roll, and this is how we're going to play.
It's not about stones at all.
You didn't want to listen to me. You didn't want to listen to me at all.
Okay.
Yeah, history, right?
Why do you think I didn't want to do magic? I don't
History,
know magic.
right?
I don't know Arcana.
Yes. So
If I roll hot, I know this stuff in my noble teachings.
knew that.
Yeah, I
Yep.
don't know Arcana.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
don't want to do this. I don't know this.
Nobody
So-
knows Arcana.
What am I doing it?
Sucks, bro.
I want
That's the
strength.
roll you
I
play.
got strength.
So, with the first question, this is how we're
If I'm
doing
gonna
it.
roll zeros,
The ones
I
that
got
are marked,
strength.
obviously, are the answers or their potential answers. Depending on how you roll, I'll mark one or
I would've
multiple.
guessed one of those.
Yeah, so you would have
Like,
guessed one of
but
those
now I know the answer.
because you rolled so
Me too.
high.
I'm just imagining
Yes.
you're trying
So
to
you
push
speak
that fucking
Tiamat.
down.
And, like, you watch as, like, the energy pulses inside of this glass dragon one more time, and the room, like, shines like a brighter baby blue,
Nice. That seems good. It's very
and then
comforting.
it, like, comes down back to, like, that quiet glow of the sapphire.
Tiamat's a Babylonian. Sick, actually.
I knew that
who
when I
has been
It's gonna
The-
be Hunter's next tattoo.
It's actually, have you seen what she looks like?
No.
I don't
So-
have that.
Bro.
second question he
I'm gonna
asked?
show you a picture.
Who has been the dragon's greatest enemy since the ancient days of yore?
So sick.
Roll me. Roll me.
that one.
Yeah.
That does look.
There you go.
So now, which one?
I
Do
would
I
totally get that.
get? Oh, I just have to guess. Okay,
And you can't get help.
elves.
You answer elves, and as you answer elves, you suddenly see as like these the energy of it turns into almost like a pitch black
Oh,
blue,
it seems.
and you are going to take 8 points of
Name
fire
those.
damage
Okay.
as suddenly you are just shot with
I'm fine.
blue
I'm
flames.
fine. Everything's fine. The natural legendary enemy of the.
Can he call our friend like a Jeopardy?
No, he cannot.
I can't ask you.
You can speak to him.
You have to.
No, you would have to initiate, and you don't know what's happening.
Okay.
So like check.
And so the third
Try real hard
question:
to contact Rick,
which
but
is said to be the strongest of all dragons? Give me a roll.
19.
Nice.
This one. This one.
But
I hit a nat 1 last time. I'm lucky she let me guess and just auto failed me.
Right?
She should have just auto failed me.
I kind of, yeah, I
She should
should
have
have.
given you 3 cards and not told you which was.
Well, each one has different answers.
Yeah.
19 isn't enough to give me the answer.
Not for the final question.
What did it give you a choice of 2?
Yeah.
Again, I am still smoking this fucking vape.
What are the options?
I can't tell you.
You can't tell him.
Yeah,
Yeah, stop. Get out of here.
I'm
No,
just
get out of
curious.
here. No, 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 no. This is his trial.
I'll give him a second. I need to
1 second. 1 second.
Relax, okay? I need to breathe.
Gotcha,
Stop crowding man here, alright?
All right. I'm just saying.
Well, Dino's gonna die.
As
I'm gonna say, right?
I guess as
Which one?
the bottom right. As
As all.
Okay. And suddenly you see the dark blue
The what?
energy.
Oh no. They're gonna hurt me. Asgarath.
This time
Sounds more
you
great.
are going to take 13 points of fire damage.
Everything's okay.
And suddenly the room goes pitch black.
You said 13?
Yeah.
12.
13.
13 damage for the second attack.
Yeah, okay.
So it was 8, then 13.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
The room is now pitch black.
Uh-huh.
So
Take
dark
complete
vision is dim light, which now there is no light.
It's paraphrasing.
Okay, I have
Or
no.
die. Well,
Dark vision is dim light. I just said that you are in pitch black.
There's no light. You
There's
can't
no
see
light.
it.
There's no
dark
not in pitch black.
She's
Yeah,
probably right.
I know. I am.
She's definitely
Only
right.
if you had these hands.
Only if you had these hands.
So, no more light. I'm like, any more questions?
You hear no response.
No response. And now I'm trapped in a dark room that I know to be empty,
Can we
basically.
just go on to the next person then, since he's just trapped in the dark?
It fills in the room.
Yep.
Dark and
So
afraid.
we go on to the next person, which would be Hunter.
That's deeply upsetting.
We
I
can
guess
try and
that's
say
fair.
it.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah, you can see. Wait,
So-
dark
I'm gonna
vision,
read
you
my
can see
notes.
darkness, right?
Complete.
In
Die.
dim light.
Whatever. I don't know. Alright, I have this.
So-
This is what I was talking about before.
Mhm.
Permeable. No,
I've used 4 hit.
so another. That's not it.
Primordial.
No. It's
Phil.
a different ability.
Well, whenever you're ready to start, it's also your turn.
Yes, it is. Natural Explorer. You have a favorite terrain type.
You underlined it thrice.
Your proficiency bonus is
I
given
won't
double
die.
your proficient skills when you make it. Intelligence or wisdom check related to it while traveling for an hour or more in your chosen terrain, difficult terrain,
Yep.
blah blah blah.
Or I'll die.
Or engage, blah blah blah. No case you find. Twice as much food, foraging, tracking. You learn exactly
You're gonna,
what size.
yeah.
Does that apply to this?
Yes.
So would that make my like?
It would be your double your proficiency, which at level 8 would be a 3. So you'd
level
be
7.
6. Oh, what?
Like,
7.
Level
like
7.
my perception.
Proficiency plus
Oh,
3.
yeah. Regardless, it would be plus instead of plus 3, it would be a plus 6 plus whatever the modifier was in the skill check that we're going to be doing,
Alright.
which I will tell you in 2
So
seconds.
I mean that like increases my chances on my rolls.
Yes.
Yes.
is my point.
Yes.
You get extra points added.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll leave. That's what I'm on.
Right.
That
So-
was my plan. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was like.
You're like very confident walking through this corridor. You're like, I got this shit.
Yeah,
You're
that's
like,
fine.
So he adds an
This is my
extra 3
shit.
to the things that he's proficient in.
Yeah.
say it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Alright.
Okay, so you walk into this corridor. Yours is lit with like orange hue. And, well, you wouldn't know this, but similar to what Phil encountered, you also see a room where there are 4 podiums and a glass, there's a glass dragon statue in the center of it. You actually can read Draconic, so you would read that underneath this it says nature and anatomy. You walk up to it.
Nature's intelligence.
Yeah.
I thought he had the acrobatics.
We're all
It said wisdom.
It said agility.
Why didn't I do wisdom?
No, he's doing agility.
Oh my god,
Who's
you're
doing
dead.
wisdom?
Hunter's dead.
That's Hunter.
Hunter's
What
fucked.
the fuck? Why am I
Well,
doing
you're also the only one who can do magic. Trust me, I designed it with this in mind. Trust me.
Did you expect Hunter to be doing this one? He's gonna die.
I wouldn't kill you completely. So.
I wouldn't kill you completely.
I'm gonna coach you on that.
Absolute fuck.
Coach you on that one.
Okay.
I didn't know the fucking pretzel.
Need a pretzel.
I'm so sorry. Okay. So you walk up to this dragon statue, and it says to you, "Are you ready for the trial?"
Fuck if I
You're so ready, dude.
I was
You got
never more ready in my life.
There you go.
Okay.
I'm the smartest elf that's ever walked.
There it is.
So,
There it
first
is. Now
question.
roll, son.
the first question it asks you, which organ aids the gizzard to convert elemental energy for the breath weapon? You said it
Something
once.
to gizzard.
Now, roll me.
Just roll. Just roll the dice.
Roll me. This is your favorite enemy, too, so roll me.
Fucking laugh mid-fucking sentence.
17. Fuck.
17
Plus-
plus 6 plus nothing?
Plus what?
What's your wisdom?
My wisdom was fucking
2, I think.
No, my wisdom was 5.
That's a 23.
Plus 3. Roll wisdom.
Oh, wisdom was 3. Yeah, what am I doing? Perception?
It's a
Plus
wisdom
3.
check. Yeah, or
Wisdom
yeah,
check?
because
Roll
it's
wisdom
nature.
check.
So he's got
He's
plus
it's
9.
it's knowing the anatomy and the physiology
Plus
of a
6?
dragon.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
fucking
double his
genius.
proficiency.
So-
Nature check then,
Plus
right?
3.
Yes.
So it's plus 0, so it's plus 6 plus 0.
Okay, so you still got a 23. So
Who's a fucking genius? This motherfucker.
only with this one subject.
It's fundamental.
All right, so you watch as like the entire room starts glowing this orange, and it like is more of like a yellow thing, and then it like dies down quietly back into the dim orange light.
Boy.
So,
There you go. Oh, wise
This-
laughing dragon.
so the second question says, which is the main flight muscle associated with the downstroke of a dragon's wing? So roll me. You would honestly, you would probably look at these.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. So I'm just gonna be like, yeah. So you're like,
You did.
obviously it's the alar pectoral. You're like, there's no way it wouldn't be. You're like, these are a fucking joke, dude. Like.
Any elf who graduates the 3rd grade knows this.
I knew that coming out of the womb. Coming out of the fucking egg. That I don't know.
I thought they were
Ew.
They're high elves, dude. You don't know what we do.
I don't want to know anymore.
Moving on.
You don't know what in this room. Why you
Did
ask?
your mom tell you you hatched out of an egg? Dude, why would you
give me an insight check really quick.
I don't know why all these other like
Give me an insight check.
It's metagaming, but
Just give me an
relevant, I
insight
think.
check.
insight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be mid-principal.
Then plus for insight check there. Plus 3.
You got this. Roll.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
That's a bad
And then
roll.
it's a plus another
Right.
3, right, for the bonus.
So
it's,
you are fully
9?
convinced that you were hatched from an egg. Somebody told you that once, and you've just believed it your entire life. You're like, just like the dragons.
I'm 8. My fucking tells
You're
me
so
8.
dumb.
I believe that.
It's crazy how dumb you are. The rules just
Amazing.
confirm what we already
Somebody
knew.
just said it like snarkily too. Like they weren't even trying to convince you, like convincingly. Like, fuck you, asshole.
It was a
Yeah.
servant in my fucking royal palace that said it.
It was right when you started to wonder where babies come from. Some kid said it to me.
He made the connection and it never got. It was there. That was it.
No one ever addressed it again.
They learn about dragon health, not elf health.
We have to have a conversation later when you guys need to abuse me.
Well, we don't know what happened, unfortunately, or we would.
So, third question.
Third question.
It is an egg.
It asks you,
that starts
what is the only non-magical material stronger than a dragon's bones? So give me a roll. Which would be plus 6.
But
We
wait,
don't got this.
But
5.
you still have to guess.
You might get a 50-50, maybe 1 in 3. You gotta go fuck yourself.
Alright, he doesn't get help though.
We're not saying nothing.
He doesn't get help.
I'm not saying fun of him when he chooses the wrong one. Because I know the right answer. Okay?
Alright,
That's obvious.
so you say mithril. And
It was
The dragon gets angry.
You know, it was like adamantine or
well, you say mithril out loud. And suddenly you are zapped with like a thing of like a pulse of electric energy, and you are going to take no 13 damage though.
Ooh, holy shit.
That's a lot. Kidding, bro.
Wait, let's do the option.
was it adamantine? Though?
Adamantian.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my god!
It was that was the other one. 4, right? 13.
They exist in D&D. Who would have thunk?
Not me.
Well, the mithril, yeah, definitely. But
I'm so
yay, Jeopardy.
It was one of the other. I actually knew that answer because I've read it in like a different book, but there's different lore in different books.
It's okay. It's just,
Is he okay though? He
So-
survived?
Yeah, it's fine.
He survived. So
That's kinda-
he survived the last blow.
One of the two, and
but
not sure which
You
one.
watch as
It's unfortunate.
similar to what happened with Phil. The
Well, we
room
don't
though
see
is glowing with like a brighter orange, right? And the room spins as well, and the door then moves from one side and appears on the
Does that
far
happen to
side,
you too?
continuing. No, you're in a pitch black room
Right. Okay.
by yourself.
but he failed the last one too.
2 out of 3.
Yeah. Okay.
that is fair. He doesn't get the present, like a little lollipop.
Yeah, I didn't get a reward. I just didn't get
You just
trapped.
survived, yeah.
It wasn't like him fat either.
Who's next, Joey?
That would be
Well, Dino.
Dino. So,
Yes.
well, Dino,
Do your magic.
you walk into a room, or you start off in a corridor that is like red, and it's like bloody red.
That's
It's
good,
like
okay.
very intense. So you walk in towards the center, and you see
So as I walk in, is it like, has anybody been in this room in a while? Or is it kind of
it's dusty.
okay, so I like to turn myself invisible, and I would like to lay on the floor like snake across so you can see like the trail of where I come from.
So unnecessary.
Wow, that's terrifying. So you slink across the ground in this almost complete darkness of this red lit room, slinking and creating these weird like markations in the dust and the dirt on the ground. It looks very serpentine. Like anybody, like